Caught you.
That you think everybody else should do.
Okay, so today's video is going to explain makeup don'ts and a few little tips and tricks of how to like start off with makeup, what products to go towards, how to like, you know, choose your correct foundations and all that jazz. And I have my friend Allison here, who is the makeup hoe in my life, that will be also assisting me in this video. So to begin with, I want to say my first don't, the way I would describe, like I just said, describe to you, the way I would describe it is what would you tell middle school you on like what not to do?
Middle school me wore like bright green eyeshadow, just not blended, just green, like just solid
just
green.
Skid.
Because I remember I did it for St. Patrick's Day, and I was like, I'm gonna wear I'm gonna wear green eyeshadow to be festive, and then I just wore it. I just wore it every day, green eyeshadow and like brown lip gloss. Like
that's a look. A look.
You can see the.
Oh,
the vein.
So, my first makeup don't that I would personally advise when I start even like thinking about makeup, it was in middle school, almost entering high school, and choosing the right foundation color. No, it has to match your face and the rest of your body. So, my first experience with foundation was I picked up the first BB cream ever, and because it said tan, I thought it was my shade.
Aww.
So I looked so ghostly. Like it was like 3 shades lighter than my entire body. In photos, I looked so pale, and you could tell.
Just like.
Child. So I looked so ghostly. So when choosing your foundation shades, I recommend going to someone who could advise you, like someone at Sephora, Ulta, MAC, you know, those places. But if you choose to just do it on your own, a good way to test that out is just swatching it from the bottom, the bottom of your cheek to your chin. That's the best way, in my opinion.
For me, like whenever I went to get like color matched at like Sephora or something, they always gave me the wrong color.
I hear a lot of stories.
Where
of
like
that
if
too.
I went myself and I picked something out, I picked the right color. Like I've been walking around for like months with like foundation that was too dark on me, because they matched me. They're like, this is gonna be like, this is your number, because I wear makeup forever HD.
Yeah.
And like when they switched to the new formula, like, I was like what number am I? What color? And they gave me something that was too dark, and I trusted them. So then I was just walking around like orange kind of.
Oh
and
my
it's
God.
like, I think it's better if your foundation is too light instead of too dark, because then you can always use bronzer and just like go around, and then like the light foundation, at least for me, it can be almost like a highlight. You just bronze everywhere else.
Yeah, that's actually a good idea.
I used to actually like doing that, like buy like a foundation shade that was
lighter.
A little lighter, so it would just be like more of a contrast with the bronzer, and more of like a highlight.
Nice. See, that's
but I think if your foundation is too dark, then it's just like
tip number 1. Look at that, buying a lighter foundation to help that contour come through.
Little tricks.
Little tips and tricks.
I have a vein that always pops up on my forehead, like when I laugh.
When their genuine laugh comes out, it's like
some people cover their mouths when they laugh. Or
I cover my forehead. Another don't, in my opinion, would be overlining your lips.
I like doing that.
No, I don't care about overlining lips. Like, do what you have to do.
I guess if you're gonna overline it, do it in like a realistic shape.
Not basically going from this to this.
Yeah. Make it
I've
realistic.
seen girls do that.
Yeah.
And it's just like,
I like to overline a little bit, just
to give you a little something.
It's a little extra. But yeah, you should make it look realistic.
Exactly. I see a lot of like things on Instagram, like people who overdraw their lips, and it's
Did
just
you
like,
see that one where it was almost like a square, like looked like, and then it's just like that gif where it's like, it's just not realistic, you know?
Oh yeah,
it was like a trapezoid.
And then she's just,
it was like a trapezoid shape, like,
honey, that's just not realistic.
There were like sharp angles, like in the corners.
That's just that's offensive.
It's just.
So when overlining your lips, please let's stick to realistic shapes, things that are proportionate to our faces, and that's another don't for me personally, because I just seen that all over, and I'm just like, no.
For me, like lip liner is like an extreme do for me.
Mm-hmm.
Like I feel like everybody should wear liner, like, no matter what lipstick that you're wearing. Like, when
it just helps. It really does.
When I see people just put, like, straight lipstick on their lips with
no
liner, it gives me, like, I get like, ooh, like, cringy. Like, I can't picture myself. Even, like, liquid lipstick, like, do a liner first.
Yeah.
I like to do the liner and then just shade the whole lip. And then, like, so it's like...
Because it just helps, honestly.
It acts as, like, a base.
It acts as if a base, and it helps sharpen your lips.
And then when you put the lipstick over it, then, like, if you eat, whatever, it fades, you don't have bare lips underneath. Yeah. You have some kind of color.
You're still good.
So it's
especially,
like...
And if you're doing liquid to matte lipsticks, like the one I'm doing right now, if you're good with, like, using the brush or even, like, your own brush, or not, that sounds so stupid.
Liquid lipstick, it's hard to get, like, precise. So, like, the liner helps.
Yeah, because I remember when I first started using liquid matte lipsticks, oh, holy hell, the line was just, like, jagged all over the place.
God. And I would overline with, like, the liquid lipstick, so I would have no liner, and I just went, like, I just painted it on. It just... Nobody told me, like, oh, that looks like, you know.
Those are the fake... I
just went to work
That's one of your makeup... That's a trick for... That's some advice for your makeup journey. Drop all your fake friends who don't tell you look bad. It's okay for them to tell you look bad. It's okay, because...
Like, Allison, you look a little orange. Like, you need to blend that a little bit more.
Or, like, oh...
Your wigs are crooked. Like,
exactly. Help me, bitch. Like, help me look cute. That is... Oh.
That's so fake. Like,
that's fake. That's your advice.
Like if you have food in your teeth or like a booger hanging in your nose and they don't tell you, but like it's the same thing. Like if your makeup.
That's life advice right there. Choose friends that are gonna help you. That. So, what's a makeup don't that you think about?
Maybe like highlight. See like they'll put it in like here, like in the blush area. Like instead of just like here. They'll bring it, like, all the way down here.
To the apple of the cheek.
To the apple of the cheek. And, like, if you're going to put it in the apple of the cheek, it's going to look oily. Compared to just, like a
on
glow.
The high points. Yeah.
And I have oily skin, so it's, like, I know. I try to make myself look as matte as possible throughout the day.
But still have a nice glow to it. Now that we got the don'ts that we both personally feel that, you know, could benefit you, we can now talk about, like, some little tips and tricks when doing your makeup. Yeah. So let's start with the eyeliner, because I know I personally get a lot of questions about how I do my eyeliner, what are my tips and tricks. And my tricks would be, or my advice for doing my eyeliner is, oh wait, that doesn't have a mirror. Where is the mirror? Oh, that one, that's so big.
I'm too close.
My advice for the eyeliner is, like, just getting a little mirror like so. And when doing your eyeliner, just lean your head back to make it down. Yeah, literally look down, lean your head back, and just mimic the shape you've seen on like this picture or like whatever shape you want. Look down and just do it and just fill it in, like fill in that shape, if that makes any sense. And then you should be able to mimic that shape, like just try to follow all those gestures you did and just do that sign. That's usually how I get my eyeliner evened and like looking the way it does. So
also I would say, like, know your eye shape and like what type of eye you have. Like if you have hooded eyes, like your eyeliner is gonna come out looking different. Like
yeah, there are so many different eye shapes.
I'll look at a picture of like someone's eyeliner and be like, oh, like I want to do that on myself, but it's like
sometimes
my eyes are kind of like, I have big eyelids. They're a little bit hooded, so like you have to know like to do the angle, like how to work around like your eye shape.
Lit.
Like
oh my god, brows. So brows.
I like to fade like the inner of the brow. I don't like when it's just all
one shape.
Yeah, when it's
I
not
like
blended.
it sometimes on people, but that's usually
don't like it.
That's usually people who
when
have like
really
natural brows.
Blocky, like when it's just like you can tell that it's just all the same. You can tell that it's like pencil. I mean, I don't like that. I like to blend it.
Yeah, I mean,
some people don't like that. They'll be like, you know, like the eyebrow tapered, the tapered brows. Yeah, I don't like that, but I like that.
I personally like doing the gradient brow, as you can see. Light brown to this dark brown, and you guys know the products I personally use. I definitely think everyone should invest into a good, I think brows and foundation are the two makeup products that I think it's okay to splurge on. Just, that's that. Like, face and brows, who don't want to have that beat? So like, with brows, I always recommend Anastasia, and for face, if you have sensitive skin like mine and don't really need that much coverage, I personally use BB cream. or even a good foundation that I do use on sometimes is the Revlon Color Stay foundation. It lasts all night. I use that on New Year's.
My sister uses the Maybelline Fit Me one, and that's a good one.
I use that for New Year's. My makeup didn't move. Feel free to experiment with some makeup. It's cool.
Like I always
it's kind of scary.
I always buy the same like products over and over
and it's just kind of scary.
I'll run out and be like, I need to get the same concealer, like the Nurse
concealer. I feel like
Nurse
it's okay.
Creamy one I use. I always get the same concealer, same brow gel, same mascara, same foundation. Like I always just repurchase the same things.
Yeah,
I want to.
You want to venture out there.
Like, do some different foundations.
Yeah, trust me. I remember when I was experimenting with like foundations, I was so scared because like I don't want to break up my skin.
Yeah.
So yeah, and you should just look at the ingredients, see if like what's it gonna do for you and stuff like that.
What's the website? I think like Paula's Choice. If you go there and you put in like the ingredients, they'll like you just copy and paste like the ingredients, and then the website will tell you like what ingredient is like bad for you.
Yeah.
And like on a scale of like 1 to 10, they'll be like this ingredient will like break you out.
Yeah.
Like that's a good, I think.
And I'll leave that link down below to help you guys out.
Use.
Look at that. This is why she's here. So I've done the do's, the don'ts, given our little 2 cents on advice when like stepping into makeup, especially with like the base. Like I said, I feel like you definitely should splurge on like foundations and brows, because like that's like it's kind of turned into like more of an advice on makeup and like how we feel about it versus a don't. So I mean, take this video how you will, but I hope this helped out in some type of way. And if you like Allison, I'll be dropping all her links below, and to that website that actually tells you all the ingredients that will actually be harmful or helpful to your skin. So until next time, bye guys.
Bye.
Bye.